To draw a comparison on the competitiveness of short-sea shipping, I'd like to offer an example of the Second Sea Motorway, which runs along Europe's west coast. In this comparison exercise, we'll use the route Hamburg to Lisbon to compare all three transport possibilities of sea, rail, and truck transport. We will sail the distance of 1,325 nautical miles, which is the equivalent of 2,454 kilometers on land, and requires 66 hours of sailing, 2 days and 18 hours. To run the same route on rail, we would travel 2,740 kilometers, with a time requirement of 39 hours, 1 day and 15 hours. This data is for rolling time only, meaning it does not include any standing period when the train is not traveling, or time used for possible reloading, etc. On land and using a truck, the same route could be accomplished in 38 hours, 1 day and 14 hours, by traveling a distance of 2,642.7 kilometers. Looking at distance and speed, the truck would run fastest, with the shortest distance. To pull a comparison of the time-distance data, we could say that rail as well as truck are almost equally fast, whereas the ship would be approximately 1 day slower. On the contrary, however, the ship transport would only produce a CO2 emission of 0.59 tons, while the rail transport would reach 0.93 tons and the truck 1.8 tons. This takes into account the transport of one 40-foot container. Coming to a close of our comparison exercise, the sea transport is without any question a strong competitor, especially if one considers that for the transportation of most goods, a 1-day time delay hardly causes any negative impact on long-distance deliveries. Coupled with the fact that a sea transport would produce roughly only half of the CO2 output as that of a rail transport, or only a third of the truck CO2 output, then the ship would, without any doubt, stand out as the clear winner.